Now, we've implemented also different other verticals, everything which is online payment, also quite successful. Over 60 websites, largest websites are equipped with it. There's a web and an app, iPhone and Android app for that also. The secure ID kind of capability is done through SMS, actually, where you receive a code in order to finalize your transaction. I'm not going to show you that movie. We've got the same also with points of sales terminals equipped with NFC devices. We've implemented over 5,000 machines for Coca-Cola also, which is quite interesting. The same is with school money also. I know exactly what my son is eating at lunch. If he gets his apple, his fruit, I can see that he doesn't buy any cigarettes. I can see what he ate, how much he paid for it, and this is all through my account, which I can log on from my office and to see what my son is doing. Now, he doesn't like the Big Brother aspect. I do love it, okay? So it's a big hit with a lot of the parents, and a lot of the schools have implemented it as well as universities. Now let's talk about what we are doing globally, and this is something probably which will interest you a little bit more, is the payments across border and what we've done there in order to enable that. We've launched, for instance, again, within the whole ecosystem in Belgium, a website and also facilities not only to do person-to-person, but also to do international money remittances, and this through a website called 4420, where you can easily, with your Ping account, transfer money from Belgium towards various countries in the world seamlessly, immediately, and through a solution we have actually implemented, which is called HomeSend. Now, what is HomeSend? HomeSend is actually a hub. And this hub is a neutral hub in the sense that anybody can connect, solve three major things. First of all, the connectivity, because we have connections with all these mobile operators. Second of all, it solves the interoperability. There are more than 70 vendors in the world deploying mobile money handsets, of mobile money solutions or wallets. None of them is standardized. None of them can speak to each other. Now this, once you connect it to this hub, you can send from one vendor solution to another vendor solution actually money. We consider this solution as a kind of a bridge or a gateway between the financial and the mobile industry. We also solve the security aspect on that because it's run over a very high and highly secured network. And with one single commercial technical interface connection to the hub, you have actually immediate access to everybody onto that hub. Now, we spoke about the ecosystem and the complexity about that. I'm not going to dwell too much on that because it has been covered earlier on. But the model is very straightforward. With one single connection, you as an NMTA or as a bank towards this hub, you can do transactions from cash to mobile, from mobile to cash to cash, etc. All of that is possible. It enables all of that. It gives you a bit of indication of the coverage we've achieved until now. It's live in over 24 countries as we speak, and we have contracted with 5 of the 8 largest mobile operator groups, which we are turning up as we speak. We have announced a few only just today. MTN is, of course, one of them. They have 21 opcos. We're implementing 11 of them because this is where they deployed mobile money. We launched quite recently also with the Cuca group from Qatar to Pakistan, to the Philippines, to different other countries. And more are being booted up in order to access these remittances corridors, mainly through who are unbanked and mainly in the southern hemisphere. So we seek your support in order to help us out with that. Everything you just saw is actually quite easily duplicatable. This is why we, upon request, a lot of people ask us to provide that in different other countries, so we can do that in a very easy manner in terms of hosted wallet or the remittance hub if it's a group hub or just a connection towards accessing all the parties we have onto the hub. Now, I'm running through the slides because there's a lady who's really jumping up and down with 1 minute, 0 minutes behind you all. So let me conclude on that one. We need your help. Your help is needed in order to widen the ecosystem. Mobile operators cannot do it on their own. Mainly because mobile operators, just like it mentioned today, are in the receiving countries. In the receiving countries where the ecosystem is starting to be well deployed, where unbanked people are having wallets. But you are mainly in sending countries, the United States, Europe, etc., which could indeed send money towards all these receiving money. So I'm preaching here a kind of collaborative model where mobile operators, MTOs, and banks are working together in order to get more transactions and let the traffic flow in a very efficient way. This ends my presentation, and I'm very happy to take any questions later on during the panel. Thank you very much.